Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. The Cubbies are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Connie Miles, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Striding into the box, Freddie Santiago. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late. Just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Racing back the right fielder. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
Standing in now, Adam Greenberg. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 25. Dexter Fowler.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Phillips comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Stepping in, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch Like that on 2-2, that one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Elvis Franco is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
At the plate, Jared Phillips. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the center fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Phillips.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Fouled off. This year against right-handed pitching, Phillips carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Foul down.
Into the box now, Thomas Bowden. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. One out, nobody on. One and one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling. Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Victor Marrero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 35 homers and 75 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. And it's 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So striding in, Dennis Rock.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Rock is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
High chopper to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
Pitch on the way. Hey. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 17 home runs and 49 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla. as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Stepping in, Ron Sexton. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hitter, Ron Sexton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rocket to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tom Butcher is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Joe Frazier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 15 long balls and 41 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Frazier, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the first round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's taken strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Sexton, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Count remains full. next 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now the pitch. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Marrero backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Santiago. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the White Sox nothing.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman.
Digging in, Grant Key. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Fowler. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, William Mason. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's by him for strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Popped him up. Buckner has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Jared Phillips.
Digging in to try it again, Jared Phillips. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
In there, 3-1. Two out, nobody on. Full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Barehanded pickup. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. To the plate now, Thomas Bowden.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Into the box now, Victor Marrero, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here it is. Bullet back up the middle. Santiago is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. White Sox strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The next Cub up, Adam Greenberg.
Leading off to the Cubs, the right fielder, Adam Greenberg.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pops this one up. Key into shallow center, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report, as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, J.C. Embry hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead of the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and 1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Misses, ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dennis Rock.
The left fielder, Dennis Rock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ron Sexton.
Now batting, Ron Sexton. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Tom Butcher, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. There's a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1. Fouled off. One out, nobody on.
Oh, that's foul.
Another one sent foul. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw all speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
In now, Joe Frazier, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. One ball, one strike to count. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
To the plate now, Grant Key fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Soft liner to the left side. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Pete Armstrong. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. Armstrong is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 2-1 home. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate now, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone!
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
1 strike.
Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count 2-2.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Ready for another shot now, Freddie Santiago. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, William Mason, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he lays off for ball one. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Santiago is there, and he has it for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Ready once again, Jared Phillips. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Heading out towards shallow right. Greenberg will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Thomas Bowden.
Now at the plate, Thomas Bowden. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The next 0-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Santiago is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Adam Greenberg. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Greenberg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The left fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Striding in, Dexter Fowler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Rock will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, J.C. Embry, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Alfredo Rosales enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
For the White Sox, number 13, Alfredo Rosales.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner.
Number 22.
He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Here it comes on 1-1. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Pete Armstrong, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far on the year, Armstrong is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Jesse Padilla will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 5-1. Into the box, Victor Marrero. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 home. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Fowler. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot here to left, number 36 on the year for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Dennis Rock. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Fowler is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ron Sexton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Digging in and looking for more, Tom Butcher. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Kipnis relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2. Joel West is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Joel West.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The center fielder, number 27.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Freddie Santiago will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order, and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game, as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Greenberg. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Three and one. The 3-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, J.C. Embry.
J.C. Embry will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game. So now to the plate, Pete Armstrong, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Cubs 9 and the White Sox 2. Ready now for the White Sox, Joe Frazier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Grant Key.
Now at the plate, Grant Key. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago is in his tracks now, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, William Mason.
Stepping up to the plate, William Mason. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Great support from his infield though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Jesse Padilla. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. In there, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. And it misses. 3-1 now. Ben Zobrist is on deck. Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball four. It's a free pass.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So striding forward now, Ben Zobrist. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners on first with one down. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Santiago. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in now, Adam Greenberg earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him.
Now. Two balls.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Chad Kirkpatrick comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Chad Kirkpatrick.
Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. To third. He'll come home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top 9-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jared Phillips. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. Misses up and in.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Thomas Bowden.
In now, Thomas Bowden. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to third. Zobrist is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Victor Marrero.
Now to the plate, Victor Marrero. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dennis Rock, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
2 out with the man at first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Greenberg is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. J.C. Embry will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he takes a cold strike 1. Inside and low, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Number 22.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First offering on its way.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Fastball well outside. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Pete Armstrong.
So in now for Chicago, Pete Armstrong. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, ball 1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. There's a well hit ball out to right center field. Embry isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, Jesse Padilla batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Padilla hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike three.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Grounded softly to the right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Cubbies 10 and the White Sox 2. Tadahito Hong will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 4, Tadahito Hong.
Up next for Chicago, Ron Sexton starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-0.
2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Tom Butcher waits on deck. The 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Into the box now, Tom Butcher. First offering on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. A runner at first with no outs here. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2 now.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Popped him up. Kipnis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe Frazier.
Standing in, Joe Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Kipnis on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
10-2 the final in this game. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Elvis Franco hangs win number 11 on his line as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line.